Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Aldi's haul. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Shirley. I would love for you to join our crazy little YouTube family. I'll have an annotation somewhere here on the screen that you can click on. If you're on a mobile device, you can always click the red subscribe button below. If you're tuning back in, thank you so much. You know you guys mean the world to me. Alright, so let's get started. Like I said, it's an Aldi's haul. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about before we jump into Aldi's. If you've never been there, there's a few things you probably should know before heading to your local Aldi's. It is a budget grocery store. So it's a little bit different than going to like a ShopRite or a Stop and Shop, or I don't know what you guys have, like Kroger's or Giant, whatever's in your area. It's a little different than going to that type of a grocery store. So because it's a budget grocery store, there are a few things I wanted to make you aware of. Number one, when you walk in, it is not going to be set up like your traditional grocery store. Most of the items are in boxes that are kind of cut with like a little hole so you can reach in and grab what you want, but it isn't going to be nicely displayed like it is at your usual grocery store. Number two, they are not going to supply your bags. If you live on the East Coast, you know that whenever you go to a grocery store, you are going to get a bag. Maybe if you live in California or somewhere on the West Coast, this is like normal to you. You have to buy bags no matter where you go. At Aldi's, they will not provide you a free bag. So you are going to either have to bring your own reusable bags, which we do, or you're going to have to purchase a bag really inexpensively. And I will say that if you do purchase their plastic bags, save them and like reuse them because they're really good. They're not your average grocery store bag. They actually are nice, thick plastic, and you can reuse them again for something else. Number three, you are going to need a quarter if you want a cart. So you're not going to be able to just go on up and grab your cart and walk into the store. No, you need a quarter. They kind of keep the carts hostage. So you put a little quarter inside, it'll release the lock, and then you can go ahead and get your cart. And then when you return the cart, you pop the locking mechanism into the next cart, and your quarter will pop out, and you can get your quarter back. Number four, they will not bag your own groceries. They're going to put them back in the cart, and when you're done, there's a whole counter, and you can bring your cart over to the counter with the bags that you've either purchased from them or your reusable bags that you brought on your own, and you can go ahead and bag up your own groceries. This is something I really like. So all of these little changes that you may not be used to if you go to a traditional grocery store are the way that this is a budget grocery store. They don't need to hire someone for carts because you want that quarter back, you're going to put the cart back. They don't need to hire somebody for stocking because it's very simple. Throw the box on there, cut a little hole out, move on to the next box. They save money by not supplying you your bags, and it's also better for the environment because most people will bring their own reusable bags. So, since I've gotten you accustomed to the way that Aldi's works, let's go ahead and jump into the haul.
Refrigerated and frozen foods. Half and half for our coffee because we will not drink it with milk or anything else. It has to be half and half. I don't know why, but I don't like it with milk. Some butter, and I always get it unsalted just because it's healthier and you can add salt later if you need it. Organic vanilla whole milk yogurt. A dozen of large eggs. You can only get 6 cartons at my Aldi's because the price is so good, so I guess they want to make sure everybody can get at least some for their house. But I usually do buy brown eggs and cage-free eggs, but this is the only option that they had. Roasted red pepper hummus. As you guys know, it's the only way I can get my kids to eat raw veggies. Some spinach and feta chicken sausage for a pasta dish I make. And I tried to get meat products that are from their Never Any line. So it's raised without antibiotics or hormones. They're fed vegetarian diets, and the animals have no byproducts or nitrates or anything like that. So I do try to get their Never Any meats. 100% grass-fed ground beef, and I know $6.99 for ground beef is pretty expensive, but it's actually cheap for grass-fed, so we picked up 2. Oven roasted turkey breast. As you guys know, I usually get Applegate turkey breast, and I thought I would give this a try, but I made like 1 sandwich for the kids and ended up throwing the rest away. I didn't like it at all. It didn't even like come apart. They just broke into pieces. It was kind of funky, so this is something we will not get again. Center cut bacon. This was really good. All of us really enjoyed it. It kind of had like a pre-cooked bacon texture to it, but it was still really good. Strawberry Crunch Bars. I used to love these. I don't know what the name brand is, but I would get them as a kid, like from the ice cream trucks. And so when I saw these, me and my husband were like, oh my God, we got to try them. They were really, really good. They're like pretty much spot on to the name brand ones. We've actually gone back and bought 2 more boxes. New York style cheesecake. Now, I live in the tri-state, which means I don't live far from New York City, and I know some New York style cheesecake. It's not really that great. We picked up 2 packages of them, and if I'm not mistaken, the second one is still sitting in the fridge, so I guess that goes to show you how good it really is. Breakfast food and breads. Cinnamon Crunch Squares. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is pretty much just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It is so good, and that is like one of my favorite like unhealthy, sugary type of cereals. So when I go back, I will definitely be buying more of these. Added bonus is that Aldi's makes theirs with no certified synthetic colors. A lot of these like red dye number 6 or whatever it is, they're so bad for us, and they're actually banned in so many other countries. So you're kind of like raises a red flag as to why we would keep them here. So I was really thankful when I found out that Aldi's, they don't play that. The kids picked out these multigrain crispy oats. As you guys know, I've been loving my Raisin Bran, except this has like crunchy granola in it, so kind of the same thing, but switching it up a little bit. Organic tropical mango passion granola cereal. The kids like this for like a fruit and yogurt parfait. We'll have that for breakfast sometimes. Strawberry fruit and grain cereal bars. Again, no synthetic colors, and I like that they make theirs with no high fructose corn syrup. We also picked them up in blueberry because Dean is like addicted to these cereal bars. He thinks these taste even better than the ones from Trader Joe's. A loaf of classic white bread, and I really like that they don't use high fructose corn syrup in their bread either. 100% whole wheat bread for the boys, and again, no high fructose corn syrup and no artificial colors. Garlic bread, and I like that their garlic bread you store at room temperature. Usually the garlic bread I get, you need to stick in the freezer, and then I forget about it until it's like freezer burnt and I end up having to throw it away. This I was able to keep on my counter, and then the night that I had spaghetti and meatballs, I didn't forget to bake it in the oven. Produce. Seedless cucumber. I usually cut these up into little like cucumber sticks, and then the boys can dip them in their red roasted pepper hummus. A package of organic red grape tomatoes. 2 bunches of bananas, and as you know, I try to get them green so that they last a little bit longer. 2 cans of tomato sauce. We use these to make our rice. On to dry goods. 3 cans of whole kernel corn, and I did choose to buy the Fit and Active only because that one was the only kind that didn't have salt added. Organic chicken noodle soup. This one just looks a lot heartier than the soup that they have at Trader Joe's, and I don't think their canned soup is organic, so I thought we'd give these a try. Organic tomato basil soup. This is way better than Trader Joe's tomato soup. I like it to make a grilled cheese, and I like dunk my grilled cheese in it. Usually I don't ever eat the soup, but this soup was so good that I actually finished the whole bowl of soup. The only thing is it is in a can instead of in a carton like Trader Joe's, so there is a possibility of BPA. Organic free-range chicken broth. This is just nice to have on hand if you're going to make rice or something that you have to like maybe boil instead of using water. I'll use chicken broth. Organic linguini. This is, I believe, the same exact price as Trader Joe's, and it comes in a box versus a bag, and I prefer the box. Organic macaroni and cheese. This time we got the cheddar cheese kind. Gluten-free from their Live G-Free line. Recently, my best friend found out that her daughter has an allergy to, I believe, some kind of wheat, and so her doctor recommended that she eat all gluten-free products because that would help with her allergy. So I wanted to pick her up some goodies, so we picked up the Very Berry Crunch Granola. They have 2 different kinds of granola, so I picked up both, and this one is the Double Chocolate Crunch. And this poor little girl's favorite food happens to be pizza. So of course, when I saw some gluten-free pizza crust, I had to pick her up 2 boxes. Just like most kids, she likes a cookie for dessert or something like that. So I got her a package of Snickerdoodle cookies and a package of their double chocolate brownie cookies. These looked so good. Now let's move on to beverages. 100% organic apple juice. I kind of racked up here because it's cheaper than Trader Joe's, so we picked up 4 bottles. Strawberry banana fruit and vegetable juice. This comes with a full serving of fruit and a full serving of vegetables, and the kids really, really liked it, and so we'll get more definitely next time. 100% grape juice. It is from concentrate, but it does not have any high fructose corn syrup, and it kind of reminds me of like their version of a juicy juice. It's really good. We also picked up the same thing in fruit punch. Organic Super Fruit 7. This is a blend of 7 different juices, and it is fresh squeezed and not from concentrate. It is so good. It's pretty expensive for like a small bottle, so this is for Dean and I. We go to Starbucks far more than I'd like to admit, and after Dean and I get our coffee and the boys get their chocolate milk, we can spend upwards of like $20 to $25. So this was $10 for this pack, and I thought I would bring this along with us and the kids can have this. It's the same thing as what Starbucks has, and they don't seem to mind, so I think it'll save us a little money. Now for the best part of the haul, if you ask me, and that's the snacks. Organic lightly salted popcorn. Wavy potato chips. These are for Dean. I am definitely a regular potato chip kind of girl. Green pea chips. These are exactly the same thing as the Trader Joe's inner peas. The only difference is the packaging does not come with a resealable top. Sweet potato chips. These were so good, and they're only made with sweet potatoes, a little bit of oil, and a touch of sea salt. Unsweetened applesauce, and this is not organic, and apples are on the dirty dozen, so you do want to try to get them organic, but it is GMO free. Organic teddy bear grams, like the same as like Teddy Grams. These come in individual packs, and the kids have multiple activities throughout the week, and we're always taking water and a snack, so this just makes life easier for me. Organic applesauce squeezies, again for like an after snack activity. They won't get these any other time of the day unless we're like on the go. I was excited when I found these organic chia strawberry banana superfruit squeezies. They've never done anything with chia seeds, and so I thought I'd give them a try in here, and they like them. Yellow cake mix, that's made without any artificial colors. Milk chocolate frosting, and you gotta love it, no artificial colors. Chewy fudge brownie mix. Milk chocolate with almonds. I am like a milk chocolate with almonds freak, and this was really, really good. Strawberry yogurt chocolate bars. These were really good. They come individually wrapped, so if you're trying not to eat the entire package like I did with my chocolate and almonds, this might be helpful because you can take like 1 or 2 with you. Buttery round crackers. These were pretty comparable to Ritz crackers. I would definitely get them for like a party or something. They were good. Last but not least, non-food items. I picked up quite a bit of their storage and freezer bags. These are the quart size ones, and so these are definitely for frozen food, but I also picked up the storage gallon bags. I like to use these for like the kids' toys, like I'll take the puzzles and put them in here and just cut out the top of the box, or for other things other than food. We use these for like a bunch of things around the house. And I got the sandwich bags. I just like them in all different sizes. And I will say these are definitely comparable to the Ziploc bag. I also picked up the quart size storage bags because I'll use these for organizing toys or crafts, other things, not just food items. I picked up a pack of sponges. I will say I don't think they're comparable to the Scotch-Brite brand. I think Scotch-Brite is much better, but for the price, they're definitely worth it. An item that is comparable to the name brand is their Source Moisturizing Beauty Bar. I think it is exactly the same as the Dove, and I'm not really sure if it's cheaper, but it's definitely worth it.
Alright guys, that's my Aldi's haul. I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite thing from Aldi's? Like, what do you really like going there for? For us, it's the organic products. I can get a lot of their organic foods a little bit cheaper than I can at Trader Joe's. So I like to go and stock up, as you can see, like the apple juice. I got quite a bit of it because it's cheaper than going to Trader Joe's. I really like the fact that I can go there, still feed my kids a wholesome, organic meals, and it doesn't have to break the bank like going to Whole Foods or even Trader Joe's. If you're buying a lot at one time, it can get a little pricey. So if you are looking to feed your kids organic food on a bit of a budget, Aldi's might be a place for you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. As you know, I love you all to the moon and back. God bless.